ball game with one away in the first inning. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hunter Renfroe becomes the first out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. Ray, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Kevin Plawecki is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Alejandro Kirk is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Fouled away. The 2-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's there, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly. They still trail 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank first in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Stepping in for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is able to get there. And there's out number 2.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is first offering on its way. Christian Arroyo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now back, third baseman.
First pitch on the way. Rafael Devers is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. J.D. Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And another foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, he's got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus.
Out in front of it, strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Semien's off and running. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. The relay throw on to first, a double play.
The batter, number 11.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Now to the plate, here is Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Kike Hernandez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. This one's down to 3rd. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now back, the 7th fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, left field.
So next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Hernandez at second. Kirk at first. 1 gone. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Santiago.
Next, it'll be Santiago Espinal. He bounced out last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count. Here it is. And he pops it up. Here comes the right fielder. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's George Springer as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle?
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Arroyo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien.
Second baseman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for. And now Hunter Renfroe. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is foul right side.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Kirk has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Kyle Schwarber. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Kevin Plawecki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out to retire the side. So Hirokazu Sawamura is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Grichuk on at first, nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5.
At the plate now is Santiago Espinal. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip, and they got him. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Gerard Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Blue Jays, number 1.
George Springer the next to hit. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. A couple of walks for him thus far. Kevin Biggio has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. And on the first pitch, he grounds
now
foul.
playing third base, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, giving his team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Oh, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Swing and a ground ball to third. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Eddie V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look at that, you see zeros on that scoreboard. You know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Christian Arroyo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Popped him up. Coming in is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here now Rafael Devers. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Hernandez. And they have taken the lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength. Garrett Whitlock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true.
10.
So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Marcus Semien stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right side. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Bullet back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First pitch of the AB now. Hunter Renfroe is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. From the stretch, Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin.
Now here's the first offering. Kevin Plawecki is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that one yanked just foul. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
And that's in there. 2-1. Renfroe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no run. Matt Barnes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Now to bat, Bo Bichette. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, and